out and just completely shut down. So now this is a continuation of part 10. It's a different stream, so there's going to be a little cut in between. But we need to speak to Captain William Farber again.
Hey, back for seconds, huh?
Maybe. Can anything be done to improve your supplies?
Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein. It isn't pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables. And I'm desperate for spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here.
Where would I suggest I find meat in the amount you need?
It doesn't
here?
need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us.
Good to know. What parts are needed to fix the food processor?
Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul. It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up.
Where might I find these parts?
I don't know. Try the various traders around the waste. Or the pawn shop in Westside might have some parts. Oh, I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas. Just a word of warning, though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place.
Alrighty, good to know. Where should I look for spices?
The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it.
Alrighty, good to know. Let's talk about something else. Nothing. I'm gonna say bye. Alrighty, I'm gonna see if I can fix this machine that he's talking about. He said next to the stove. I'm guessing it's gonna be this. Rig, what? Give me a sec, everyone. Do I have enough repair? 66. We do not have enough repair to do that. Alrighty. So now we're gonna go to this room and hopefully the game's not gonna crash. Because last time we went back to the supply stash, it crashed. But it looks like there's actually a doctor here that I did not notice the first time. Hello, who are you? Dr. Kemp.
Howdy.
Never mind, goodbye. Guess the man has nothing to say to us. Cool beans. Alright, let's walk around with our gun just in case. You never know. Could be ransacked by some freaking legionaries. They've been complaining a lot about legionary attacks, so I'm just wondering. Alright, so back here's the supply shack, and a lot of people miss this in this game. But I'm pretty sure you get a freaking mission here, or a side quest. Well, let's hope when we enter the shack, it will be smooth. Let's go. Come on. Load in fine. We're in. Beautiful. Alrighty, so here's this man that we can speak to.
Hey,
Sergeant Daniel Contreras.
you look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
What kind of supplies did you have in mind?
For you, just the basics. Come back when you're a little more seasoned and maybe we could talk about other options. Bad business if someone hurts themselves using your products, you know. Gets all kinds of unwanted attention.
Alrighty, time for me to
Later.
go. So he says come back when we're better, I guess. So we need to speak to deliver Crimson Caravan to Dr. Hildren at Camp McCarran. Here we go. So now we need to head back. I was just talking to that guy to see if he had any quests for us because I don't want to miss any quests. But we did just get a unmarked quest, which is in our notes. We got 2 of those. We have to find a lady's body. And we also have to find stuff for this cook so he can better his food for the NCR airport. Alright, let's keep going. This is a freaking huge airport, guys. Like, look at this. They got all these TVs, but not a single one works.
We won't go
Fix your
quiet.
TV, boy.
Legion can count on
Alright, well, good to know. You won't go quietly. Woohoo. Alright, let's go here. So I think Dr. Hildren's the one who gave us the quest at Vault 22. Which, I believe this is the right way? Yes, we went the right way. Maybe? Yeah, we went the right way. Okay. So, we're gonna go downstairs, and then after this, we're gonna help with the interrogation of the legionary soldier up there. Let's go. I think it's just right around this corner. Can we squeeze? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Hildren, I'm looking for Dr. Hildren. Hello.
Yes? Something else you needed?
Not the first oh wait, no. I have an invoice for you from Alice Mclafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
That's it.
Yes. Goodbye.
I honestly don't care that he sent other people to Vault 22. Like,
Hey,
it's alright, because we're built different, boys. We're built different here. We are the freaking lone survivor. Alright, here we go. So it looks like Captain Curtis is probably upstairs on the right. That is the only place we have not gone yet. We need to speak to him about someone who's been giving away all of our information. Where is the guy? Who are you? Walter. I think he's in this office room, maybe? Possibly? Eh? No? So where is he? Is there a local map? He is on the bottom floor, I guess. Alrighty, so let's go speak with him. We're gonna go to the right eventually. Can't speak to that man down there. So it looks like he's back here. Okay. Pretty sure we already spoke to this man then. Whoa.
What is it?
Yeah, Captain Curtis.
What is it?
Colono Seuss wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I
You want my
start?
advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
To know. Who should I be talking to about the intelligence leaks again? No.
Later.
Goodbye. Alrighty, so that's good to know. He gave us info on that, and we're gonna climb right back up these stairs. If I could squeeze. Come on, jump. Oh no, dude, I have to go around. My bad. That was that was not the correct plan. Not the right move of action. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. We freaking made it to part 10. That's a big one. So we're gonna speak to this guy because he's with the lady who's interrogating the soldier,
Boyd's
I
in there with
believe.
the prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Alright, let's go in then. Boyd, let me speak to you.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Who are
Not
you?
big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
You need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
Interesting. What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why don't you just beat your prisoners senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
You want me to do what you can?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Let's get started,
That's
lady.
the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Oh man, dude, look at this legionary Sinjon. What you up to, boy?
Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules.
I have to,
The
take this
NCR
off, so I
instituted
got
to
my...
protect enemy prisoners of war.
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Fine. Hello, Silas.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must miss giving orders now that all your men are
Foot
dead.
soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me like you're too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Will you now?
Get away from me.
So now what?
Get away from me.
Is something the matter,
Well.
Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
Oh, he misses me. I'll gladly go back in, lady. Silas, you're gonna speak.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
But I want to know how a coward can attain a rank of Cintron.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead.
Continue.
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot. I
Who's
don't
the
know.
operative?
I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
I don't believe you. You're lying.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you.
I think I've heard all I need. You've been very helpful.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Ah, we got the boy to talk. Come back in here, lady. Is that it? Let's talk to her.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Thank you. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Good to know. Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Interesting. Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Good to know. You said there have been
Not
thefts.
the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
Keep an eye out on your missing
Good.
supplies.
The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Alright, good to know. Goodbye, Sir Ma'am Carrie Boyd.
Yep. See you around.
Alrighty, so we have to go in the control tower at night, so let's get our freaking gun back out. Mercenary grenade rifle. So where can I access the control tower is my question. I'm gonna look at the local map really quick. Seems to be downstairs, most likely, yes. Looks like it's this way. Don't exactly know what door. Is it these? It is. There's a garage in here, bro? I did not know that there was a garage inside of Camp McCarran. Are there more people I can speak to in here? Interesting. Whoa. That's sick. You can see freaking planes, boys. Look at this. Wow. These are beautiful planes, man. Would you look at those? Wow, dude. I wish you could fly one of these in the game. Sadly, I don't think you can. Alrighty, looks like we're going to this control tower right here. There's 2 guards on the post, but we're allowed in here now. Thank ya. Alrighty, so we're gonna be waiting in here till 3 a.m. I believe you said. We're gonna try 12 first. Make sure it's not 12. Come on. Coming in here. No one? Alright, we're gonna try 3. Maybe? Let's go in here. No one. Really? Let's open this desk. I don't see anyone coming in here yet. Hello. Weird. Is it because it's not night anymore? Oh man, dude. Maybe I need to be here in like 11. Let me go, that sounds about right. I'm just guessing. Think this is gonna get us near 11? This was like the medicine did. You just had to wait till the guy shows up. Do 3 more. Do that. We're just gonna chill in here for a bit. Someone should come in. Eventually. Come on. Tell me not a single soul's coming here. It's late night. What time is it? 12:56, man. Come on. Really, dude? Why am I not getting this right? Doing something wrong? Alright, well, I'm just gonna go to freaking Camp McCarran and finish this quest up, because right now I can't figure that out, so we're just gonna end up having to do it in the next episode. Because I gotta look it up and figure out what I need to do. Obviously, we're catching someone that came in at night, so... This it? Oh no, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I did not mean to do that. Let me back out. Let me back out. Let me back out. Thank you. I honestly thought that was freaking the Crimson Caravan, but I guess it wasn't. Where? Oh, dude, I just spawned at Camp McCarran, that's why. I didn't spawn at the Crimson Caravan. I was wondering, I was like, why the heck is it not working? Alright, here we are. Now we can speak to Alice Mclafferty, and then after that we can visit Dr. Uzanagi across the street to help with Corporal Betsy's problem that she has. So I think this one's the main office building. She's usually in the main office building. Usually, I say, 9 out of 10 times. I don't know if that's a true statistic. It says she's in here, but this does not look like the right room. I'm sorry, guys. That is not the right area. Unless she is in here and she's sleeping. Oh, hey, she is in here.
As example, will bleed the ground
Get
red
up.
with anyone who opposes our... Welcome back.
Hello. I delivered the invoice just as you
Well,
asked.
you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
What other work do you have available?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
Alright. Tell me about the negotiation.
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost.
Yes, I've spoke with her. I want to know more about the problem with Henry Jameson.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
Good to know. What's the gunrunner job
The
about?
quality of the gunrunners' armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped.
Alrighty, good to know. I'll see what I can do,
Thank you.
lady.
Was there something else?
Goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Alrighty, so now we're going to go here, quest. But not that. We're gonna do. Give me a sec here. Right here. I don't hurt anymore. Just because it's right across the street. Even though we're fast traveling, we could have walked, but it's right across the street. And then after we do this, I think we're going to be ending this episode. We may get a final level up, but I hope you guys are enjoying the series. You know, I've been having a great time with that. I've been having such a blast. I love this game so much. Alright, where's Uzanagi?
Hey,
Uzanagi. Not in here. You're probably in your bed. No. What? Oh, there. Yep, she's in her bed. I knew it. I knew it.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
No. Corporal Betsy from 1st Recon will be coming to your for mental treatment.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
Alrighty, well there's that quest out of the freaking bag. So let me
One
look
other thing I forgot
at
to
implants.
mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
I'd like to have... I want more speed.
The
Increase my
nociception
endurance.
regulator modifies your cardiovascular system, and you won't tire as quickly. The price is 4,000 caps, same as most other implants. Very
Never
well.
mind. Seems I'll not be
Take
eyeing
care.
anything from you. You are way overpriced. Alrighty, everybody. Well, that's gonna end it for part 10 of Fallout New Vegas. We did a pretty good episode. We went to Camp McCarran. We helped Corporal Betsy get her problems fixed, helped the caravan company out a bit. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching on Twitch. Follow me. Other than that, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.